Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. Today I've just been, well, this morning I edited last week's video and uploaded it since I completely forgot about it. So I done that this morning before my workout, and then done my workout and started watching some podcasts since I was using the exercise bike that we have in the dining room at the moment because we needed to get a new exercise bike. So our new one is in the dining room, which is joined to the front room, and then our old one is in the garage. So until we can get rid of our old one, which I think we can do, my dad's booked a tip run this weekend to get rid of it, so until then our new exercise bike is being in the dining room. So I just turned the TV slightly at an angle so I could see it from the exercise bike, and put my podcasts and stuff that I have to watch on, since I think I had like something like 24 or something like that. No, I had more than that because I deleted some. No, I might have had 24. I had 26 at the start of the day. I'm now on 21 anyway. But yeah, I've been just listening to podcasts in the back while doing all this stuff. So I done a workout and then had to jump to the shower and then quickly got changed and then come downstairs. I've also been doing the washing as well. But I had my workout in the morning because I thought I just want to wash my workout clothes at the same time as doing the normal washing. It might be just easier and stuff, since it seems like I'm at the moment I'm literally just swapping like 2 workout outfits around, and then on the second day when I'm wearing the second outfit, I'm literally just throwing it all in the wash and stuff. So yeah, I'm currently doing that at the moment. So yeah, so I had my workout in the morning instead of the afternoon, and then I've just been chilling, and then also started doing some more of my F1 book. I've just finished filling out Bahrain, all the Bahrain's results. I just need to go in and finish doing all like the highlighting and stuff for Bahrain, but I've also done all the layout of the track up to Canada now, which the Canadian Grand Prix was literally yesterday for me, like last week for you guys. So I'm going to fill out all these and then start on doing the other lot and try and get that far and go from there. So I'm hoping I can do that, and then yeah, go from there today and do some more of that. Yeah, I've just been filling out this at the moment, and seeing how much of that I can do. I've also done filled out all of this up to date now, so all the points are all up to date and on here, and worked out what races are sprint races to fill out the points on this, and put it on like a piece of paper in the back of here, in this little pocket, so then I can jot down who got what points in the sprint, to then what points they end up getting in the race, to then work out what number to put in here. Since there's like 32 and stuff from like getting points in the sprint and the race and putting all the points together. So yeah, I've been doing that, but I'm going to carry on doing this and just carry on doing washing and chilling today and getting as much done as I can, and then tomorrow I'm going to try and get as much done as I can as well, and actually start doing like either my hands or my feet, of painting my toenails or my hands, whichever ones I do. I want to start doing that and getting that done, and then possibly do the housework tomorrow, also still work out, and then possibly Wednesday do the other, of which if I've done my toes then I'll do my hands, but if I do my hands tomorrow I'll do my toes Wednesday. And then I've got my sister's birthday stuff to wrap up. I need to make her birthday card, and then I've got a few like crafty things that I need to do, so bring that stuff down and sort that stuff out. So I think that'll be like Wednesday, sorting that stuff out, and then Thursday will be a chill day. Friday will probably be a chill day, or doing some more of my F1 journal or something. But yeah, just doing stuff like that. But yeah, so I haven't really done a lot of productive things, but I've just been getting random things done and sorted and stuff. I haven't really moved much, should I say. After coming down after my shower, I haven't really moved much from the seat, apart from to have lunch and empty the dishwasher and to sort out the washing. But yeah, I'm just gonna carry on with my F1 journal and listening to podcasts. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday. I am just trying to get some stuff done, and it's just to do as much as I can today and go from there. So obviously a video is going to be uploaded today. I have literally just filmed it. It's my mid-year wrap up, middle of the year wrap up, book wrap up, which I just filmed it this morning and got that done, because I've wrote a to-do list on my phone to be done, which is to do that filming, put my washing away, make a cake, do my nails, and do some DIY stuff that I have to do. And yeah, and then I've also got to fit like working out in there as well, which, to be honest, I might just go on like a vibrating like machine kind of thing and just stand on there for like 10 minutes throughout the day, do like 10-minute intervals or something, since I've got to do like 45 minutes, so do that or something. But yeah, so I might do that, but it's currently 20 to 10 at the moment, and because I got up like 20 past 8 or something, like 10 minutes before my alarm went off, because I just woke up and I could hear my sister and my dad study because she's working from home today. So yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get up and get ready. And then I was like making my to-do list and I went, oh, I need to film as well today because I haven't filmed yet, and stuff. So got ready, put a little bit of mascara on because I was like, I don't really want to do a full face of makeup, and plus my makeup brushes are drying from me washing them yesterday, and I also don't know if they're dry because I haven't checked them yet. So I was like, you know what, I'll just put a little bit of mascara on and stuff and then film after I've gotten changed and stuff. Done that. I think it was like 10 past 9ish or so when I had done that. Put all my books back to where they needed to go, and then started putting my washing away and tidying my room up a bit because I had some like recycling upstairs in my room, so I brung that down. Brung down my nail stuff that I'm going to do for my nails. I'm going to redo like this, use like my Sisterco stuff. I might mix this shade with a different shade, with another shade, and see what it turns out like. I went for like a green on my toes because my favourite colour is green, and then I'm thinking like a neutrally or something on my hands because I don't know what I want to wear tomorrow and stuff. My birthday's tomorrow, so there's gonna be like a different like vlog for tomorrow, hence why I'm baking a cake because I want to make my own cake, and stuff. We did have some like candles and stuff somewhere, in a bag, but I don't know if it's been knocked off because it was originally on my DIY trolley, crafting trolley stuff on top of that, and it got knocked every now and then, so I don't know if it ended up getting knocked into the plastics bag, bin bag, and then binned that way, or what, but I can't seem to find it. So not that we really blow out candles anyway, but I thought might as well, I could just try and use some of them up. And also there was like happy birthday signs in there, which I thought I probably could use up one and put that on my cake, but can't seem to find it, so that's not going to happen, which to be honest, don't really mind. But there is a cake that I want to try and do, but it's got writing on it, and also I don't want all like the stuff around it. But there is like I can't remember where I saw it, but there was like an F1 cake where it said like 24 laps completed, which is obviously 24 would be the age you are, so mine would be 23, or 22, because I'm turning 23, so I guess you could put 23 laps. But yeah, so I was thinking something like that, but I have nothing to really write that on and do that way, so I just thought, you know what, just do a basic Victoria sponge cake this year with possibly some green butter icing, because we got some green food colouring I think, and just do that. And then next year make something like fancy out of my cake, buy some like cake baking stuff, and decorating stuff to then make a fancy cake and do that, I think. But yeah, so I've got a few things that I need to do before tomorrow, like my nails, definitely doing the cake. I want to bake the cake at least today, and then I'll just make like the butter icing tomorrow, do the jam and the butter icing in the middle between the two cakes and put them together tomorrow, and then ice the top also, and that, so then I can do something that way. I guess I could technically try and write with the butter icing on the top, but I have nothing to really do that with unless I try and use it with like one of them like sandwich bags and try and do it that way. But yeah, because normally you just put what icing sugar on the top, don't you, of a Victoria sponge. But yeah, so I want to try and do that, but the butter icing and stuff can be done tomorrow, so then it gives me something to do tomorrow, because although I'm going to do like what I normally do, it's a birthday vlog, so that will be done, you will see that Wednesday. All I really have planned to do tomorrow is take my annual birthday photo, which to be honest, no clue what I'm going to do. Obviously I normally get up at 5:30, and that might sit in bed, watch a movie, or might get up, watch a movie while like getting ready for the day, like putting my makeup on, while doing my makeup, doing my hair and stuff. And that, and then literally all I had planned that day was obviously take my annual birthday photo, and then watch 911, because I've got 9 episodes of that to catch up on, so do that. And then if I manage to watch all 9 episodes, then go on to Criminal Minds or something. So yeah, that's all I really had planned to do tomorrow. So I don't really have much, so I was like, you know what, I might as well finish doing my birthday cake, because I quite enjoy baking, I just rarely do it. And plus now I'm putting myself on a diet, can't really do that much. But since it is my birthday tomorrow, I'm gonna let myself off and eat what I want and not have to work out and stuff. So yeah, But yeah, so I'm just gonna try and do that. But yeah, today I've got my nails left to do and to bake the cake, which I've got the butter out to soften since I forgot to do that last night. So since it is literally 9:30, like 9:45 now, I'm going to let the butter soften, have some breakfast because I've got some overnight oats to eat them, possibly start doing my nails, and then once my nails are done, do the cake, and then while the cake is in the oven, start doing some of the DIY stuff that I have to do, because I've got to finish sorting out the laces on these because I just want to see if I can like hot glue the end of like this ribbon, or do something to it, just to cap it a bit so it doesn't like fray as much, since I have replaced the ribbon on these shoes, although these shoes probably just need replacing full stop since they're like breaking at the side, and look a bit dirty, but these are like my go-to need a white trainer. These are the ones that I just throw on, purely because I like that I've like jeweled them up here and they've got like a nice white ribbon on. So I've got them to do. I've got a couple photo albums to do the cover of. I think it's just 2 of them that I need to do the cover of, and then I've got some free prints that I need to put into one of the books, which is the last lot of like the Harry Potter stuff, and then also the starting lot of the holiday I went on with my mum and her friends, which I don't really have the album yet or booked to start doing that one, so I need to buy 2 more and then 2 more books to be able to do for me and my mum, and then start buying mine and my mum's photos for that, which will be next month. So I might try and work on doing mine and then eventually do my mum's and then give it to her once that one is done, because I also need to check with my mum if she wants writing in hers, because I'm just going to write about like a couple of things that we've done each day, or anything exciting or whatever and stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to do that, but at the moment I'm just trying to work out if I want to watch podcast episodes and try and get them down a bit, since I think I'm like 3 weeks behind now on podcast episodes, so I'm slowly getting there, but I've still got quite a bit to watch. But then I've also got a few videos on my watch later list to watch, so I'm thinking, do I just watch my watch later list, get that done and try and get that down, and then eventually go onto my podcast list on Friday and go through that. But I have found out that when I'm on like the running machine or the treadmill, if I'm listening or watching a podcast, it literally distracts me from it. Whereas if I'm like listening to music or sometimes like watching like a random video or something, it doesn't always distract me, like the music and like scrolling on TikTok, because I've done that once because my headphones needed charging, so I only had my earphones and I didn't want to like pump it around the whole of the garage, even though my dad probably wouldn't have cared, since he was like literally in the front room watching something on the TV, so he probably wouldn't have heard it much. And you can connect like your phone or iPad to the treadmill and it'll pump out through like some speakers, but I didn't want to do that because I normally just like having some like headphones on or some earphones in, and that because I can tune out obviously the washing machine or tumble dryer if that's on, or like the sound of the treadmill, if I do that. But yeah, I normally like end up like getting bored and feeling like it's going on forever and working out forever and the time is really slow, whereas once or twice, that is my stomach growling, once or twice I've done and just listened to some podcast episodes and watched podcast episodes while on the treadmill, and it actually didn't seem that bad. So I might start doing that every time I go on the treadmill, just do that. But I think it's also a thing where I just focus on it on my iPad and work out and get it done, especially since half of the podcast episodes I have to watch are like an hour or so long, or around the time of I need to be on the treadmill for anyway, so I can kind of get like one or half of one and a bit of another one done, watched and stuff, depending on where I am in the episodes and stuff, watched while I'm on the treadmill. So that I've found out is a good way for me to get my workout in and watch some podcast episodes. But yeah, whereas the Help I Sexted My Boss I still listen to on my phone on Spotify, because I don't know when they also switched to doing like video you can watch their episodes on YouTube, and since I'm still on like 2021 now, I'm just going to carry on listening to them on my phone for now until probably like next year or so, if they carry on doing like video episodes. Then next year I might start watching like their podcast on like YouTube and stuff, and just have all my podcasts on YouTube to watch, instead of using Spotify, which is nothing against Spotify, it's just when I'm on Spotify, I'm more listening to music than listening to a podcast. And Help I Sexted My Boss is the only one where I listen to a podcast on it. That's the only podcast I listen to on it, since Bookmarked was on Spotify, but then I moved it to YouTube because, I was marking it off on Spotify that I'd watched it, but I wasn't really listening to it on Spotify. So I was like, I might as well just continue doing it on YouTube, unless they couldn't or didn't post a video version of it. They just done the Spotify version. But yeah. Anyway, I'm trambling now. But I might watch my watch later list and just crack on with stuff. So I'm gonna have some lunch, have some breakfast, chill for a bit, and then start doing my nails, do the cake and have lunch, and then later on do the DIY stuff that I have to do, and also work out somehow during this time as well. So yeah, and also work out what I want to wear tomorrow, since I'll probably wear lounge clothes, like some leggings. I'm leaning more towards, like, during the day while I'm just sat watching TV, a pair of leggings and my Lando Norris top that my sister got me. What was it, for Christmas? Yeah, it must have been Christmas, since she got it when we went. I know exactly when she got it, I think, because I was with her. I just didn't go into the store. I think she got it. Was it mine or was it Dad's, actually? She got me and Dad I got a Lando Norris McLaren top, and whereas or was it my Silverstone one she got from Hollister? No, I think it was my Lando Norris one. I can't remember now. But she also got my dad a McLaren, like, jumper thing from Hollister as well. She either got mine or my dad's that trip where we went on my mum's birthday trip last year. So I think it was around Christmas. I think it was Christmas she gave it to me. So I got that, I think. Now I'm confused with myself and going, oh, was it Easter? But I don't think it was Easter. I think it was Christmas. Oh well, I'm not sure. but my Lando Norris top that I have, which is like beige, wear that with like just a pair of leggings and be comfortable, because I don't really have like a dress, like a really going out-y dress kind of thing that I want to wear for my birthday photo this year, or wear throughout the day, which is what I normally do, because I don't really have that this year. Didn't really go out and buy like a birthday outfit this year, because to be honest, it really just escaped my mind, and I don't really do much on my birthday anymore. Well, to be honest, most of the time then I didn't do much on my birthday either, but I haven't really done that. And then obviously last year I bought my 22 top, which I'm not really 22, gonna be 22, so to be honest, I haven't worn that since, I don't think, so that could probably be gotten rid of. But yeah, so do that. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do for my photo, whether it's just going to be like lounge clothes, or I'm going to just pick one of my dresses that I own and wear that. But yes, that will be kind of determined which one I want to do. And then what I'm thinking is I might actually start getting a dress, and that be like my birthday dress or something each year or so, and that would do that like next year or so, and hopefully I've lost a bit of weight by then, and do that or something. I might, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna crack on with doing the stuff that I want to get done today, edit the video that I also just filmed, because I need to edit that and get that uploaded as well, edit that, and then crack on with some of the stuff I want to get done. So I'm just about to do my nails, but I thought, why not show you guys the colour I'm doing, since I'm doing like a custom one. So I've got some of these like pots. I am thinking of buying some like more pots, but ones that are like slightly like deeper or so, because these ones just come with, are like the brands ones. But yeah, so this is the shade also that I'm trying to mix up and not spill, which is just like this shade, which is the one that I have on my nails currently, which is this one, which is marshmallow. And then I've also mixed it with mocha, which I think there's more mocha in this than marshmallow, but the marshmallow just gives it a bit more shimmer than just the mocha one. Yeah, these are the shades that I've got so far. I do have one more shade, which I haven't done the like thingy for yet, which I could possibly do at them now, since obviously I'm doing my nails, so I'm just thinking I might as well just do it at the same time, do the little thingy one, but I don't have like the sticker label to do, I don't have any stickers to label it, but I've got another like green one, which is like an olive one. But yeah, I could potentially have just gone with like an Emerald City or something on my nails, but yeah, but not, I'm gonna go with thingy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take off marshmallow off my nails and go from there and do my hands. It's only been like around like an hour or so of me sorting this stuff out and getting everything laid out, eating. I also editing, and then also deleted some of the photos off my phone of these ones, and that. So gonna quickly do my nails, do that, get that done, which might take me like an hour or so, since I can only do like one part at a time. since it's like a small thing, so it's kind of hard to put like my whole hand through this. So I normally just do my 4 fingers and then my thumb, which obviously will take longer, but yeah, I've got time. As long as I can get my nails done and then at least get partway through baking the cake by lunch, then I think that's a good place to be at. Because then I can just work on all the DIY stuff after lunch, and obviously finish the cake after lunch. Which DIY stuff isn't that much, it's just sort out the shoes, do 2 fronts of a book, which won't take me long anyway, stick some photos in a book, and modify some like dummies, which the DIY stuff won't take me that long. I've also got my sister's birthday card to sort out, but I might do that at the weekend or so, because her birthday is like 5 days after mine, so I've got some time to do that, so sort that out then. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill and do my nails and go from there, especially since I need to take this nail varnish off, and it takes, I have to wait 2 to 3 minutes after putting this thing on to take my nail varnish off. So yeah, I need to do that, so I'm going to do that and watch some stuff. So fun. Hi guys, so it is now nearly 4 o'clock. It's just gone, like, well, nearly 20 to 4 actually, should I say. I've literally done most of my to-do list. All I have left, you know what, I might as well just redo this. All I have left to do is sort out like the things on the back of these photos and put them in to my book. I brung Ophelia down, so she's just chilling on the other sofa and that over there, so I could sort out like the dummies that I needed to sort out, so I've done them. I've started doing my sister's birthday card as well. I just need to sort out the envelope and glue the envelope together, because I'm making my own envelope because it's easier. So I've done that, done the front of my sister's card. I just also need to write it out. But her present is upstairs, so I was like, I might as well finish it upstairs and then throw it into her gift bag and stuff upstairs. So I'll either do that later on tonight, like before or after I quickly jump out of the shower. Because I might also see if my dad wants to watch some Mandalorian tonight, since we managed to finish the book of Boba Fett. We finished that, so we've got the last season of Mandalorian to watch, so we might be able to get like partway through that, which is good, which also beats my goal, because I wanted to get like partway through the 2nd season of Mandalorian. We've watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian and the season of the Book of Boba Fett, since that was, Book of Boba Fett was kind of between the 2nd season of Mandalorian and the 3rd season of Mandalorian. So we've just got the 3rd season of Mandalorian to watch. So I might see if my dad wants to watch that tonight, and we'll start watching it tonight. To do that and get that done. But I also just need to shower tonight because I need to wash my hair, and I just wanna like wash my hair and like shave and stuff before my birthday, so then I can just relax tomorrow. But yeah, do that. So I don't really have much else left to do at the moment. I've already sorted out the cake and cooled that down and put that in a box. It's just what I want to do tomorrow wise. I'm sorting that out. I did also find in the cupboard we have some jam, so I can do a jam layer. It doesn't have to be like full on just buttercream. But yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do that, because I'm thinking jam and a buttercream layer between the two. And then do I just see if I can do like writing on it and do like 23 laps complete, since I'm going to be 23. And then do like an F1 on it around like the sides, on one of like the layers on the sides or something like that. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. But yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I also have like super glued like my fingers a bit, so I need to soak them. But yeah, I'm just getting some random little things done. But I'm gonna try and do these photos as much as I can, and then take everything upstairs that needs to be taken upstairs and do that. I also have some washing to do. I need to wash up. When I say washing, I mean washing up, not clothes washing. I've emptied the dishwasher and sorted the dishwasher out already. I done that while I was doing lunch. Or after I had lunch, should I say. But I have the mixing bowl that I used from the mixer that we have. I need to wash that up and like leave that to dry and stuff, and dry that up to then put the mixer away. So I might do that in a bit as well. But yeah, so I need to do that. I might also either put some ice in my water bottle or make like a cold like Pepsi or something, or lemonade, or 7-Up should I say. We've got 7-Up, not lemonade, normal lemonade, to have, since I am warm and I feel like having a cold drink, so I might do that. I might also put some like ice in that drink or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, I also need to jump on the vibrating machine in a bit, which I might just do it for like 10 minutes, because I've been up and down stairs a lot today. I've been up doing a lot of stuff, so I'm technically classing that as I've near enough done, like half an hour or so. A lot of movement, especially what with also doing some baking and stuff. I'm classing that as like I've done around 35 minutes worth of movement. Might have not been all together at one point, but it was a lot during the day, to then go on to doing 10 minutes on the vibrating machine to get that done, and then that can be marked off. I need to finish this bottle, which I'll probably end up like getting halfway today, well, halfway now, and then drinking the rest tonight, since I have a habit of that, like being able to drink like half of this in the evening while watching TV downstairs. Well, that's if I'm downstairs. If I'm upstairs, then it takes me a bit longer. But if I'm like downstairs watching like Star Wars or something with my dad, I can literally finish this for some reason. I have no clue why. I don't know if it's more if I'm downstairs. Well, when I'm upstairs, I'm like on my phone or on my iPad, so and my like back's normally to my water bottle on my bedside table, so don't really think about it. But when I'm down here, it's on the side there, so I guess that's probably it's more reachable. And I'm just sat watching TV and that, and I think every now and then I'll end up looking at it. So I guess that makes me drink more than what I normally do. But yeah, so I might make myself another drink and go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on and finish off the random little things that I need to do. I also need to shape my eyebrows and tweeze my eyebrows, since I'm getting like a monobrow kind of situation here. So I need to do that tonight as well, since I forgot to put that on my to-do list. But yeah, I need to do that as well, so that'll be a tonight's thing after having a shower after tea, and go from there kind of thing. So yeah, I also need to pick out a movie if I want to watch a movie while doing like getting ready for the day in the morning. I need to pick a movie out, so I need to do that as well. and that, but I could always watch it on my TV, so I could watch something off like Netflix, because I don't know if I have a movie on Disney that I need to watch or that I want to watch, so I might be off like Netflix or something. I do, or off my dad's Prime. So we work that out, but yeah, I'm gonna crack on with what I need to do and get some stuff done. But yeah, I feel like I've done quite a bit today, which I'm kind of glad about. That even though half of this stuff that I'm doing isn't actually on my big to-do list, most of the stuff on my big main to-do list that I have on my wardrobe door is colouring in stuff, which is going to take me longer to do, and I'm not going to get it all done this year anyway. But yeah. But anywho, I'm going to crack on with what I need to do and go from there. Hi guys, don't mind my fan if you can hear that, it's literally right next to my iPad. But it is Saturday. I haven't really done much the past couple of days apart from just chill when I haven't spoken to you guys. But yeah, at the moment today I got up somewhat early-ish. I say somewhat early-ish, I think it was like around 10 or so, half 10, because I wanted somewhat of a lay-in. But yeah, so done that, and then just chilled in my room until 1, I want to say. My dad had a tip run, no, it was just before 1, because my dad had a tip run at 1, so I ended up going with him to do that. I didn't even get out the car, I just stayed in the car, and then done that, and then came back home, had lunch about like 2ish, I think it was by that point, had lunch, and then came straight upstairs watching YouTube on my TV, because I've got a few videos on my watch later list to watch, so I'm trying to get them watched and then go back to listening and watching podcast episodes. But while I've been doing that, I've just been trying to sort out my F1 journal a bit. I've sorted out most of like the race results and stuff. I've still got a few more races to go, and then obviously to do the layouts of the rest. I've still got all that to do, but in trying to do that, I've sorted out my actual F1 race map thing, and wrote down who's won what race and what day every race is on now. So from the remaining 12, 13, 14 races, I've just got to write down who wins them on that sheet, so that is getting done. And then I've just been started to update, which is nearly finished, my Sims 4 game, because that needed updating, so just sorted that out, and that is currently updating. My sister is doing a clear out of her room, so I've also been going through the stuff that she wants to get rid of, to see if I want any of it, so I've done that. And then I've also started doing some of this again. I printed off 3 more of these the other day, so I've just filled one out of what I got up to that I have read. I'm gonna start filling out this one of the book that I'm currently on, and go from there and do that. But yeah, so I've done that now. I'm just gonna do the pictures that I can stick onto this one, and then put this sheet in there. I still have forgotten to print off these 3 pictures, so I need to do that somewhere. And then I also realised I'm not up to date on this, so I need to go up to date on that, and colour in them too, because them two I think I have read, so I just need to colour in the results of them, from them, and then cut out these and stick these on and do the results of these ones, of the ones I have read. so I need to do that as well, which I want to do today, or this afternoon, and go from there. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and yeah, so going to do that. I think it's just that one I need, and then these three. I don't think I need these ones. No, these are the the 6 remaining on my TBR to read, and they're also in order that way, which is great. But yeah, they're the remaining 6 books on my TBR that I have left to read, which is great. And go from there. I'm also gonna try and read, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the end and finish Daisy Hates today, even though I wanted to finish it like the other day. Never did. But I might try to get to at least like 10, possibly like 20, probably more likely, pages left in it, and just leave that many pages remaining, and then try and read that like tomorrow or something, and try and do that today, since I'm on page 418 out of 494. I think there's like 494 or something pages, and I'm on 418. So yeah, I'm like slowly getting there at them, or on that book. So I might try and do that and see where I can get up to, and then tonight I might see if my dad wants to watch Star Wars, since I worked it out to be, we've only got like 8 things to watch. So we've got 1 season of Mandalorian left to watch, which is season 3. We've got 1 season of Ahsoka to watch, 1 season of Skeleton Crew to watch, 2 seasons of Star Wars Resistance, I think it's called, and then we've got 3 films left. So yeah, we are slowly getting there, and I feel like we could get them watched really easily and quickly. Well, it depends on how many episodes like the Resistance is, because I feel like Ahsoka is only like 8 or something, I think, like 8 or 10, something like that. The Mandalorian is 8, I think, stuff. So yeah, but I'm gonna quickly pop downstairs because I think tea is ready, so go do that, and then go from that. I need to turn my TV off, but go have tea, take down my water bottle and stuff, and probably finish this tomorrow actually, since after tea I will probably just come upstairs and hibernate. So yeah, stuff that I was going to do right now will not be done. I think this can be binned. I don't think I need them sheets anymore. I'm on about like my sheets of, yeah, that's all up to date. I'm on about like my sheets of page tracking. I've just filled out everything that I need from them, so they are not needed. But yeah, I will finish my thing tomorrow. I need to turn my computer off because it has just finished updating and stuff. Well, the game has finished updating, and go from there. But yeah, so going to do that, guys. So it is Sunday. I'm literally finishing off the jobs that I was gonna do yesterday, and when I last spoke to you guys, like sort out this folder, and I haven't done yet, or finished sorting it out. So I'm about to do that, and go from there, and do that, and then do the finished lot of, try and finish my book that I'm on. Try and finish Daisy Hates today, and also finish filling out all like these details and stuff. So I've only got the race notes of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and then I've got all of Monaco, all of Spain, and all of Canada to do. So I've technically got 3 and a bit results left to do. So I'm going to try and do that today, and then possibly start doing the layouts of like the rest, since I think the next Grand Prix is next weekend. Austria is next weekend, I think. So if I can get some of these done as well, then that'd be great. I have started like doing like a layout thing like this of next year, but I have also just realised my year page might need to be done to 2 years. Do like 2 pages as a year page, because there's a team getting added to next year. That add in, I think Cadillac is joining F1 next year as a team. I think it's that, or it's a different thing beginning with C. Is joining next year, so there'll be an extra team page which I forgot to add into this. So there'll be 11 teams instead of 10, and I've only put it to be like 10 pages for the teams and stuff, so I need to change that over just to make it so it'd be like the calendar was on the same page as like a teams page, but I think it's gonna have to be, I think, moved down 1, and that way the calendar is still on the same page as the teams page. Or I could do the calendar as 2 pages actually, and just do half on one page, half on the other, since there's still going to be 24 races. And do that, so do 12 on one page and 12 on the other, so then it's not as, where's my other 2? And that, so it's not as like squished as this one. Or, well, to be honest, I guess this year's didn't look that bad. That was like last year's, and then where's this year's one? That's the teams. And then yeah, this year's didn't look as bad, but instead of doing something like this, just do half on this page, half on that page actually of the calendar could work, because then I can always do the place, the actual circuit name, and then the time, like the dates, and then I can also write down if it's a sprint race or something on the calendar actually. So instead of doing the year page as double, I might do the calendar as double, purely because the race pages are obviously double. So if I leave it as how it is, when I go to do the calendar, it will jot into this page, which means then I've got just one random spare page. Before then I start doing the races, there's 2 pages, so I need to sort that out. And I thought it would be easier if I can start at least doing some of like the layouts or some of the details, like the calendar page I can do, the year page I can do, the race layouts and stuff I can do, like the layout of the page. Obviously I can't fill in all the details and stuff, but I can do like this amount of information for each race, or at least some of the lap records I can do, because I think some of them have been beaten this year. So I need to, so some of them will be changed, but yeah, so I can fill in like the lap records of the races that have happened already this year, or I have watched, and then the races that are going to be on there, and the circuits and stuff. If they haven't happened this year already, then I won't fill that part in. But yeah, so I want to do that, because then it'll just be like the teams pages and stuff that won't be filled in, and this one, and having all like the driver names down the side I won't fill in until like just like before the season starts. then I will fill in the team's pages, because I done it last year, and that, like with Alfa Romeo, it was Alfa Romeo and then it changed to Kicksalber after I'd filled in everything. So I changed that. It also had to change the colour, because Alfa Romeo was like a reddish colour and Kicksalber is now like a green. So I had to change that. So I wanted to do that. And then it's just also easier once everything has been announced and done that way, to do that and fill in the team's pages, so I don't have to re-go over some. But do that and go from there and stuff. So yeah, do all of that. I don't know how that's on that one. But yeah, I also still need to go through and highlight all of it as well, so try and do some of that today as well. But yeah, today will just be a day of trying to like finish off where I've got up to on this, up to the race at least where I'm at. Stick all these like little books into their slot on here, fill out the little star and spice rating on here, and go from there and continue watching some YouTube, my YouTube watch list. I want to say I'm near the end of it, I think, I'm not sure. I've also got some clothes I need to try on, but that might be like a tomorrow thing. I also have some filming that I need to do, but that is in next week's thing, because I don't feel like doing that right now. So yeah, and plus it's for like the start of next month, that video, so it's in like 2 weeks time, or 2-ish weeks time. So I've got time to film that whenever and get that done. But yeah, so going to crack on with doing that. I've also got some parcels coming later on today, so I need to sort them out as well. But yeah, and go from there. But I also need to edit and upload this video for today for it to be on time. So I will see you guys on Wednesday for another video, which is a vlog style, I think. So I'll see you guys in that video, and then see you next Sunday for another weekly vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.